Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another recap of Tyler Perry's Zatima, Season 2, Episode 15, Moments of Clarity. So let's get into it. So it starts off with supposed to be Zach and Fatima, having a sexual encounter. Come to find out, Zach dreamt that, and the name was being called was Bryce. I was just like, what? I literally thought that Fatima came home and, they made up by making up and making out, but that wasn't the case. So Zach woke up, was like, dang, Fatima, like I was really hoping you would come home. Like, where are you? So next, Paul and Fatima, they slept together but didn't sleep together. So basically, Paul slept on top of the covers and Fatima was underneath the covers. So they had a little talk, and he could see, like, he could sense it. Like, she's basically just using Paul for, like, how would I say this? Like, trying to see if she really want to pursue this, but at the same time, she know deep in her, she just want to go back to Zach. But it's right now, in the moment, she just basically is trying to teach him a lesson. So her and Paul talk, and he was like, yeah, I get it. I understand, like, I'm just not him. I can see it all over your face. And then he was like, at one point in time, this is going to be too much. And she was like, so what is that supposed to mean? He was like, I mean, like, I can only take so much, but I understand that, you want Zach, and I'm not him, so I can't do that. But all I can do is, give you your space and see what stuff is at with that. And she was like, oh, okay. And at this point, she was like, yeah, I want you to leave. So he ended up leaving. And just as he was walking out the door, he told Angela that she had a few shingles off the ceiling coming out, and he can do it with no charge. And she was like, okay, that's cool. So he leaves, and Fatima is right behind him, already dressed and everything. And Angela was like, so it was pretty quiet up there last night. And she was like, yeah, I know, girl. So basically, Angela knows what the tea is. She was like, yeah, you miss Zach, but she's just not ready to do all that. And Fatima was like, so when did you become on the Zach train? She was like, I was never on or off. So basically, she was in the background like, hoping things work out. But then at the same time, she's there to console her friends when, things go a little bit unruly. But, she still got her best interest at heart when it comes down to it. So eventually, Angela, Fatima, she gets ready to go to work, I guess. And Angela, she's still at home. And, they're talking and whatnot. So Fatima leaves for work. What else happens? Oh, no. Fatima goes to meet her mom for lunch. So while Fatima's going to meet her mom at lunch, they're talking, and she basically wants them to come over, Zach and Fatima, to come over to her house for dinner with the help of the stepdad, Henry. And she also let it be known that Mona let Fatima know that Henry went to talk to Zach, and Fatima is kind of like, so y'all went and talked to him behind my back? Like, yeah, and we did. So what? You was nothing you could do about it, and we trying to like fix this situation. We put our hand, and she was like, okay, but Mona convinced Fatima that Zach said yes, and that's just what happened because Zach talked to Henry on the phone, whatever, and that was that. So meanwhile, Zach and Bryce are at the construction site trying to get Bryce is constantly pressuring Zach about this project, about the money, and Zach is just on the fence like, no, I'm good. Like, he has better judgment. I guess his judgment is telling him otherwise, but Bryce is still hounding him, and he's not going for it. So eventually, Valerie comes up, and Bryce is still trying to get it, and Zach was like, listen, I don't got the finances for that. So at that same time, Valerie was like, y'all two talk it out, but honey, come here. Once we figured out it was Paul, I was like, what? And you know what's crazy? Somebody said something in the comments, I believe on our kind of entertainment YouTube channel. Somebody said in the comment, would it be that Paul be one of the construction people on the site for the project that Zach and Bryce got going? They hit it right on the nail with that. It was like, what? Yeah. I was just like flabbergasted. Oh, you know what? I missed the whole part. Before Fatima went to lunch with her mom, she got to work, like I knew she was gonna say. And come to find out, Fatima was being sued by Deja, so she opened it up, and it was just like, what in the world? So Angela agreed to whatever and talk about they're going to eat for lunch and stuff like that. So I think that was the end of that episode. If not, we're going to tie this all together, okay? It's going to make sense in the next one. So with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.